Hello and welcome. Today is February 12th, 2026, and today we'll be playing V Rising. I'm your host, Xolo Q. I'm a Xolo Eats Quaintly Reaper and Guide to the Underworld, and on today's stream, I'll be hopefully completing the final pieces of this build, or final portions or parts of this build. This is a Romantic Getaway castle, and this is part 7 of our building adventure here, so yeah, hoping to get this done today. Let's see. Hello, May. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. If you see a corn dog flip, it's just a worm trying to be eaten. Oh no, that's interesting. Oh my god. But yeah, I actually I worked a little bit on this castle off stream because I wanted to make sure that this definitely, hopefully gets done today. So I'll be showing you guys a little bit of the stuff that I changed. It's doing the worm after all. Yeah, so if you come into well, actually, if we get out of here first, I made some changes to the outside area over here. I'm definitely gonna add some lighting, though I forgot to do that while I was working on it earlier. Definitely want to make sure that I have that kind of figured out. Let me change the color of that. There we go. And then of course we also have some other parts here. Like, I changed the layout and color combination of this hallway. I decided I wanted to do something that was a little bit more uniform for all 3 floors. I changed my mind entirely and went with a completely different look. And honestly, I think this was the right move. We worked on this room last time and completed it. Came out pretty nice. We also worked on this room last time, which is shaped like a heart and really cute, and is also pretty nice. Pretty happy with how this one turned out. And then, oh, last time we also worked on this little outside area here. Just kind of the wraparound, just getting a, feel for the outside here. I also added a tree here last time, and while you guys were gone, I also added 3 white cherry blossom trees right here. So, that whole corner is kind of nice and bright, looking pretty good. So that hallway is done. I also worked on the 2nd floor hallway, and I completed the patio out here while you guys were gone. Let's see. It's a 3 floors down band. What? I don't get it. Oh, you mean the band? Oh, I said. Oh, I'm dumb. That didn't click right away. I'm sorry. Yeah, we have different floors here. This one is red instead of blue. I decided to kind of leave a nice viewing area as part of this floor, but I did add some frames to the doors so that the roof would be solid and there would be no opening there. And of course we have some really nice looking pillars that are, with the moonlight, kind of going through. It looks good. You can sit on the couch here, look out, and you can get a pretty decent view from this corner. So that was part of the reason why I just opened it up. One is red, one is blue. Dark blue, he likes to hit the jams. Oh my god. And then of course we have this floor here. This is the pink-ish room, I guess. This is a 2nd floor pink room, but this one has a private balcony also. It's kind of in a different shape from this other one. I kind of wanted to provide some privacy to, the balcony areas, but I couldn't quite achieve that to the best of degrees anyway. So I was like, well, if you're outside, it's fair game, Not much I can do there. But yeah, we have that all situated. So this room we're going to start with today. This is the main one that I want to work on. And then I also decorated the hallway for the 3rd floor. This one's in purple. This is one of the smaller rooms. I figured out where the coffins are going, decided to put them there. I put actually I put a pool, or kind of I guess you could call it either a pool or like a hot tub kind of thing on these patios. Oh, sorry, not patios, on these balconies, because I was like, you know what? I haven't used this at all in any of them, and I felt like it was a missed opportunity, so I decided to just kind of use it there. So yeah, there's that. And, you know, we have a chess table, so a nice little sitting area and all that good stuff. And then if we go down the hall, this part is actually closed off. I was debating whether or not to leave this closed or if I should, you know, keep it open. But then I realized that you can kind of see like over here into like this ceremony area. And I was like, I don't know if I want that to be audible from here. So I mean, just like if I were booking this place, you know, it'd be a little weird. Ultimate privacy, use a flashbang. Oh my god. And then of course in this room we have a purple theme, but instead of going with purple with black curtains, we're going with purple and white curtains. So this room is going to have a completely different vibe with a slightly different textured carpet. And then of course we have our little balcony here. So we have our little pools here, which is kind of cool. Decided to put them on the balcony, you know, nighttime relaxation. So we have basically 3 bedrooms to complete today, and then that will be the end of the build essentially. So I'm hoping to get them all done in about 2 hours stream. And then sometime tomorrow I'm gonna post the video for this castle, the tour video for this castle for members first, and then it'll come out on Valentine's Day for everyone else. So that'll be on Saturday. So yeah, looking forward to that. Really like the way that this balcony kind of turned out. But yeah, we gotta figure out what else to do here. I figured out I wanted to put the fireplace right here, but I kind of want to add in one of those pools again, because I realized I'd hardly used it at all in most of my builds. I tend to forget that we have these pools just because they're such a new item that it's like easy to forget that they exist. But we're gonna go with a circle or roundish one here, and I'm gonna go with a purple color. There we go. And you know what, now I think about it, I should have changed the color of it. Well, I guess it's purple here, but I could go with like a, sorry, not purple, I wanted a pink. There we go. It's weird because like it changes the color of the inside, but it's so hard to see that, like, unless you have a light like directly above this, you're not gonna know. So that's something I have to kind of keep in mind, but having a pool here is kind of neat. So yeah, I think I'll stick with that. And then let me make sure that I got the right colors on the ones upstairs real quick before I move on, because I know that could be a mistake. Okay, looks like I did get the correct color. Good. All right, let's get over there. Yeah, on this floor, this is the only suite, but it's one of the largest suites, I think. So, I mean, get a little bit of everything, I guess, right? And then, of course, we're gonna put some separation stuff. Oh, I almost forgot to put music. I'm sorry about that. I gotta put some music on. There we go. Setting the mood, we're good. And let's get some privacy screens up. So I'm gonna put a privacy screen right over here. And then let's put another one like right here, and let's assume someone wants to get in the pool. I wish that these were like interactable, or at least that you could climb up into the pool or something. Like, it would be cool, but yeah, it's not the case. But the idea here is that when you enter, the issue is that you can actually see in the pool like from the entrance. So I'm trying to avoid that. So I think I'm gonna move this this way, and then you could just enter the pool through here, like through the side or something. But connecting the two parts is probably ideal. I just need to completely close it off. And I guess you could enter through here too, and it's pretty much private, so if someone comes in, they won't see you, you know, doing whatever it is in there that you do. And then, yeah, we're gonna put some, you know, I think I'm gonna put some items for makeup and stuff over here. Like maybe have like a little bit of a personal upkeep area, if that makes sense. And we'll put another pink chair right there. You know, I'm kind of on the fence as to whether or not I should have kept a, you know, pink curtain or not. I went between two different style carpets, but kind of looking at it, I don't know if I like this so much. I'm thinking about using just the hatched one maybe, because this is more of like a baby pink. I don't know. Whereas this one has like stripes, which is really bold. Let's see. Oh. Hello, JPessy93. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Oh my god, I had no idea you did live vids. I've been binge watching your VODs on castles. I love PVW castle building. Let's see. I was looking for a tutorial starting from scratch and I didn't know you live built. Sorry for rambling. Oh, there's no issue there. That's okay. Also, what does PVW mean? Love PVW? I don't know what that stands for. Let's see. Have you heard of the house that had a left foot? Oh, it already left? Oh no. Oh, you mean PvE? Yeah. So I do build on stream pretty often. I'd say maybe I try to make it at least once a week, but this week was actually twice because I've been trying to wrap up this castle before Valentine's Day, essentially, since it's like a romantic getaway castle. But yeah, I tend to do a lot of builds on stream. Most of my builds are usually on stream because it takes me a while to, like, you know, get everything going, as far as like, you know, the initial structure and then the different parts. So if you go back to like well, you're on the YouTube side, so if you go back to my previous live streams and you look for part 1 of the Romantic Getaway castle, it'll be easier to kind of keep track of the whole thing. So this is just part 7, so there's a lot of stuff. Let's see, Xolo trying to get away with things. Quick chaser. Yeah, right. Running away. Trying to get away with multitasking. Yeah. See, I love your castle vids. It helps me redesign the build and build mine better. I'm glad I could help. You know, I try to make videos that are like somewhat helpful, you know, to the best of my ability. See, I definitely will have notifications on for when you go live. You stream on other platforms? Yeah, so I'm on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. I multi-stream, so you can find me on any of those 3 platforms. I'm also on other platforms that are not for well, I shouldn't say not for streaming, but I don't stream on some other platforms, so like that would include my TikTok and my Twitter. I'm actually considering possibly deleting my TikTok because I really haven't had much luck on there, to be honest, and I feel like it's kind of losing its luster, you know what I mean? Bet going to follow on Twitch and stuff. Cool, thank you so much. Hello, you read your curse. Howdy, infidels. Oh my god. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so there's just a lot of stuff right now. I'm trying to figure out what to do with the with this particular build, but I'll figure it out. Thank you so much for the follow. And well, I guess that's J Pessy or J Ragnarok, so thank you so much. But yeah, I'm basically I try to be everywhere, you know, try to be accessible, easily accessible. As much as I can, but you know, it doesn't always go according to plan, depending. You know, I'm still on the fence as to what kind of carpet I want to use in this room. It's really like, I know I'm not going to keep all of these like curtains, but it still bothers me not knowing what kind of carpet I want to use. Like, because if I go with the striped carpet, I feel like I have to go with something like really bold. But I think what the issue might be is that I need to use a different kind of curtain. So I think I'm gonna go with the less fancy pink curtain. so that at least this one matches the pattern of the floor, because when you have two different pattern curtains, it's like, it throws me off. It's too much. It hurts my eyes. So I'm just going to simplify this process and I'll submit to the pattern that I prefer. So we're gonna go with that. It's a lot simpler, not as shiny and fancy looking, but it's definitely gonna be just fine. I think I'm also going to add in a rug here. Let's see. I think I'm gonna grab... See, this would be pretty bold to use. I don't know if I want to do that. I could go with a square-ish, rectangular-ish carpet. That might not be the worst of ideas. I like this idea. I'll put this here and then I'll use the pink. I guess I could use something else like a white maybe, but no, we're gonna keep the whole room pink. Why not? Do you show how to set up the server for creative mode? Wish the game had a creative mode just baked into it. Yeah, so right now I have custom settings. Those custom settings I actually have available over on my Ko-Fi. You know what? Now you mention that, I should ask for that in like... Sorry, not ask for. I phrased that wrong. Now that you mention it, I should probably upload a separate file for just sandbox settings for people to download. But with any of my castle builds, when I complete them, I upload them onto my Ko-Fi for free for people to download. And with those downloads, no matter which one you pick, it has the custom settings. So as long as you pick one that's of like the same version file as like the current thing. So like right now we're on patch 1.1. So if you choose like something that I uploaded recently, any of those files will have a, any of those zip folders that you can download from there will have a single file in it that's, I forget what it's called. It's called, hold on, I'll find it. It's called player something. Hold up. Now you got me. I don't remember. I know it's not the host setting. Oh, it's game settings. It's gamesettings.json. And that's the file that I have people copy paste over. And if you use it to overwrite whatever, you know, settings you currently have, it'll give you basically pretty much sandbox settings. I did make a guide on V-Rising settings when 1.1 came out, and that guide basically goes over advanced settings. I recommend checking that out because that one actually goes over quite a bit. But there's also some advanced stuff on top of that that I don't remember if I covered in that video. I think I did, where I mentioned you can go into the .json file and just like tweak a couple things and suddenly you have like crazy settings. So like, for example, like you see how if I go to Castle Foundation, I have 1 out of 5, you know, castle hearts. That's because of this particular file, right? But if I went to a different file, like the one that I made for castle entrances, for that one, that settings has like 100 castle hearts I could potentially place. So you can uncap, you know, the limit to like things like castle hearts, to flooring, the number of floors you can have, stuff like that you can really unlock and tap into with these custom settings. So that's the way I would go about it, is maybe copy paste settings from like any of the castles that I have, and then just use the game settings.json file and that'll give you your settings. But now that you mention it, maybe I should include that as a separate thing. Like maybe I should revise my settings and then include that as like a separate option for people to download if they need that. Let's see. Xolo animated series, calling it animated series. Sounds expensive. Xolo dancing would really get you more TikTok followers. I highly doubt it. No comment on that. Oh my god. Well, I just saw it. Okay. I got all lost in the sauce over here thinking about some stuff that I have to do, you know, like taking note, like, oh, I better do that later. That's a good point. So yeah, there's that. And you know what? Let's also switch this to... I guess I could go with a wooden frame or a golden frame. There's a lot of gold accented items in this though, so I kind of do want to go with a golden frame. Let's go into storage. We're gonna grab the secretaire here, and we're gonna use this as like kind of like a little storage. Put that there, and then we're also gonna add in a few other items. Okay, sounds awesome. I'll look into it. A really PC game. Just started this year, and even then I use a controller. Sorry, I'm old gamer, use a console. Appreciate the breakdown though. No problem. Yeah, so you know, it's funny you say that, because like for years and years I played on console exclusively, and then I'd say about maybe okay, a long time ago I eventually transitioned to like PC stuff mostly. Like even right now, like I just upgraded my computer like literally this week, and I finally have like everything kind of somewhat up and running, if that makes sense. But man, it's taking me a while to download everything. But yeah, I completely understand. Like certain games I still play on controller, so I totally get it. But yeah, totally, you know, take your time. You know, there's different steps and stuff, and you should be okay. Hello, Dongzi. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Let's see what else we got here. I do want to have a wine case here, at least, in some way, shape, or form, but I'm not going to put it right there. I think I'm going to put the wine, maybe like here. Or maybe I should put it here. Yeah, you know what? I'll put a wine case here, and we'll put a bookcase here. How about that? I think I'm also going to move the... Actually, is that a good idea? Thank you for the lurk, Kagi. Hope you're doing well. Oh, and thank you for the lurk also, Dongzi. Trying to decide if... You know, I do want to... Vampire lockbox, actually. I'm gonna put this here. Gotta have a place to keep everything safe. And then I'm also gonna add some lights, but first we're gonna start with a flying light. And I'm gonna go with like a really small overhead light here. We're gonna go with a light. Wow, that's really bright. Okay. There we go. Make sure it's aligned. All right, it's aligned over the bath. Should be good. Any spiders show up yet? No, Spidey. Oh my god. Welcome to the chat, dude. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Let's see what else we got here. I think I'm also gonna put down some lighting right here. I guess we'll do probably just normal lighting, kind of. Maybe I should put it here instead. I don't know. Yeah, we kind of want that light a little bit closer. I guess the white light kind of does stand out quite a bit. I don't know, the warmer lights, they look nice, but I don't know if I want that vibe. I might have to play around with this a little bit. Alright, let's mess around with more carpets. So far it's only been you? Yeah, right? That's a good point. Let's put down be a round circle carpet. We'll put it right here. Not sure how I feel about this. It's pretty chill. I think we need a little bit more shrubbery. So I'm gonna add some vases. gonna put one right here. We're gonna put one right over here. And maybe one right over here. I guess I could put one over here, maybe? Or here? Maybe here would be better. And then I'm also gonna put in some plants. Let's go with maybe some white flowers. Make it pop slightly against that pink without anything too crazy. Trying to see what else I should put down here. I guess I wonder if it lets me put a hold on, I have an idea. I think I'm gonna actually put some castle wall vegetation inside here. I almost never do this, but kind of want to try this here for this little bath area, just to try and like make it more distinct from the rest of the room, if that makes sense. Like I want it to stand out. And I think maybe even a sorry, my throat keeps acting up for some reason. I feel like I'm losing my voice again. I really hope not, but I like low-key feel like I'm losing my voice. No. I don't know what I want to do with that. Maybe I should move this over to like right there, like an off-centered circle carpet underneath it. That way it kind of looks a little bit more separated, but I don't know, maybe like that. I think that's too far. There we go. And then maybe we can also put down like a smaller carpet right here, smaller rug. Boom. All right, looking good. Now it's time to add maybe another, well, something here. I guess I could put another lighting stand here, something like this. Yeah, you know what? I think I am gonna go with the natural color here. The more natural looking color. And we'll leave this. I think I am gonna leave this as pink. You know, I think this room is pretty finished. I think the only thing maybe is to add like a painting like right here, and I think we're golden. So let's do that. Get that golden frame looking nice. And you know, I don't know if I particularly love this. I feel like let's remove this and put up a bookcase like right here and see if that has any positive effect. Yeah, I guess. And then we'll just leave that alone. I'm just kind of looking around to see if there's anything else I want to add here, but I think we're good. I think this room is like pretty finished, I would say. Oh, no, we're missing a desk. What's wrong with me? We are missing a desk. Can I fit a desk somewhere? I probably can. Let's move this wine. Oh, let's not do that. Let's move this wine case over here. And then fit a little desk in this corner. How about that? Behind, next to the fireplace. Hello, Isekai dude. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Let's put... I don't know, this desk looks kind of nice. think I'm gonna put this one, this distinguished secretary desk. And then we'll also put down another pink chair. And I think this kind of makes me want to move this over here, to be honest. Because it just looks way too empty. We'll move that there, and then we'll put a... Ooh, I have an idea. We could take one of these, we can put a clock here, actually. You know what? No, we're moving this here, and then I'm gonna put a clock on the other side. How about that? Put the clock right here. Gotta be able to tell the time. Do you have all the DLC for the game? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It's pretty good. I like the last one they came out with, especially because you can like change the color of everything, which is really nice. Uh-oh. Spidey, I think we have an intruder in the chat. Do you think you can wrap him up or something? I don't know. Is that disgusting web attack of yours? Which was the last one? It was the Nocturnal Dominance pack, I think it was called. And it was the one that had like the DLC items that came from the 1.1 update. So that one had these coffins, for example, which you can change the color of, which is super cool. It also came with like these pools. There were ones that were square and ones that are like circle, and they were pretty cool. There's also a bunch of different varieties of chairs and stuff. So yeah, you have, you know, chairs like this. Like, this is a really cool looking chair, actually. Maybe I should use these instead. But yeah, super cool looking chairs and stuff. It shows stream starting soon. Oh, what the hell? What happened? What the fuck? What happened? Why did it change? That's so weird. Thanks for letting me know. Oh my god, what happened? That is so weird. You know, I'm wondering if there's like a hotkey or something that I'm hitting and it's causing an issue. Because I just reinstalled the OBS, so there's probably some bullshit happening. Sorry about that. Thanks for letting me know. Jeez. You know what? I have an idea. I wonder if I can change that in settings. I wonder if there's like something I can change here. I don't know. I don't see a setting or anything to fix that. That's really aggravating, actually, because that happened yesterday too, and I don't know why that happens. Anyway, hi Mage Flame, welcome to the chat. Let me quickly show you what I meant. So like these coffins here, for example, they came with the new Nocturnal Dominance pack. I think that's what it's called, Nocturnal Dominance. But when you look at it in game, it says Nocturnal Opulence. I think that's like a little bit different, but it came with some outfits, and there's like other stuff like this couch, for example. So I'm trying to find a place to place it. There we go. Like this couch, for example, really fancy. We have this couch, super cool also. What other items? We got placeable pillows, like clutter pillow. You know what? I should place some like over here. Since I don't have anything else to put here, I'll just put like... I'll put it right there. There we go. We're set. We also got some like tables and stuff, like this one. What else did we get? Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff with that DLC. Maybe like that sometimes. Yeah. I only got the Dracula pack and the Sinister pack. I played the game back right before it was in 1.0 and just got back to it about a couple weeks ago. Oh man. Yeah, so if you were playing, I assume like during Gloomrot, and now you're coming back, yeah, there's a lot. You got 1.0 and 1.1 stuff, so that's super exciting. I'm glad you're, you know, able to kind of get back into it. Yep. I remember Gloomrot. I was playing around, I played during the early access. I remember before Gloomrot is when I started playing, and you know, ever since then, there's just been so many things they've added that, like, it's hard to keep track sometimes. The new biome with the corrupted plants is pretty dope. Yeah, I like it too. Let's see. My vampire is starving, so I must feed it. There we go. Alright, I think we're set in here. Did I finish the desk area? Yes, I did. Oh. It might be worth it to put a painting here or something else. I don't know. I think this would go well here. Can I still get in here? I cannot. Damn. Oh man, I really... The floor cushions prevent me from placing it there. That sucks. Oh man. I gotta think about this. I'm gonna put this over here in this corner, and I'm gonna put this over here. Bunch of books here to enjoy. And then we'll also put, let me get these wall ornaments going. Hello, I've been following you for a long time. I enjoy watching how you build things. I've learned a lot from you. Hello, Turgovril? Turgovril? I hope I said your name right. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. I try my best. I really do. Like, I try to like give something to at least every person who watch it. I want at least one thing they can look at and be like, okay, that was at least helpful, you know? If you can walk away with at least one thing, you know, that you found helpful, then I feel like I've reached my goal essentially. All right, I think this room is done. Moving on. All right, so this room is pretty small, so there should, in theory, be less work to do here. In theory. We all know that's not how it's gonna end up, but we can try. Let's see, the game is a cozy game for me now. Legit found your videos a couple weeks back, and I watch a few nights before bed, and then next day I go and build base off the builds. Nice. Nice. Which ones did you watch? Like, was it some of the newer ones, or was it just like ones that tend to be a little bit more popular? Like, I know one that people really liked was the I think it was like 6 staircase layouts for your V Rising Castle or something like that. That one actually did a lot better than I thought it would when I put it out. I thought, oh, you know, this might be helpful, but you know, I don't know, I might need to revisit that, because some people have wanted me to do a version of that, but with like decorating around staircases, and I'm just like, I don't know, I gotta think about it. You know, sometimes I have to like kind of really think about some of the ideas behind the builds, because I don't want it to be like too repetitive or, you know, whatever, but at the same time, I just want to genuinely put something out that's helpful, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I know that one video that is up for a renewal is or an update on, or I should say, is the video on how to build your first castle. That video is outdated now, and I need to update it. I feel bad every time someone leaves a comment on it, because I'm just like, damn, I should update that, you know? And I'm like, oh man. Like, it's still helpful, but it leaves out like some of the newer items. Like, it doesn't mention the treasury flooring at all. It doesn't mention the redistribution engine for like late game kind of stuff, which, I mean, it is what it is, but I have a separate guide on the redistribution engine, so that's its own thing. See, after 100 hours I finished a castle I had started, and I thought I was going crazy because I kept coming up with new ideas. No, that is normal. Okay, like I've built so many of these castles now, and I will tell you that every time I think I'm done, I'm not. So let's see, the new one in the castle entrances is a good one. The 3 crypto one. Oh, the 3 crypts. Oh yeah, I like that one too. I had a few people ask me about like basement crypts and things like that, so I included one in that tutorial. So I'm glad people found that helpful. I have no idea what I want to do with this room, guys. I'm looking at it and I'm just like, damn, what do I do here? It sucks that I can't just like squeeze a light here because it would be like perfect. I guess I could if I move these up, huh? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And then I think I'll also add, let's put, actually, what's in, so there's already a pool on this balcony. I think I want to add, I know I definitely want to add a wine case, but I might have to go with a small one because of how compact this room is. And I think I'll put it here. We can also put a desk up, and we also need like a couch. I don't think I'm gonna put a fireplace in here. There's not really a lot of space. I mean, I could squeeze one right here if I really wanted to, but when you have windows on the sides of it, it doesn't really make sense, I think. Let me take a quick look at it before I do anything silly. I guess I could technically squeeze it in. I would have to adjust that. I could also put it right here if I wanted to. There's nothing really, I mean, there is something stopping me. It's the fact that I moved these up. You know what? I'll remove this for the sake of space. I'll squish this here, and I'll move this. See, the new one on castle entrances is a good one. Oh, I already read that. Tutorials are very helpful. I'm glad. Thank you for your help with placing plant seeds indoors. I was stuck on that for, oh yeah, you were the person who asked about that. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad I could help, you know, because every once in a while this game has like weird things about it, like as far as its building system that like you don't even think about, and then you're like, why can't I do this? And it's like, it's not even like intuitive. It's something that like you would just have to know from experience, it feels like. So don't feel bad. It's definitely works. I think the one thing that does throw me off sometimes is like, sometimes even I forget that I can't place certain flower pots on carpet, and I'm just like, damn it. And you're probably wondering, why would you want to do that? Well, the game's asking me that too, so apparently it's weird. I don't know. You know what's funny? I had, let's see, we have a hydrate from Epic. Oh my god, I missed a bunch of stuff here. I'm sorry. Thank you for the hydrate Epic and the stretch. You read your curse. I'll do that now. Big stretch. And then what else we got here? Do vampire dances that will boost your do vampire dances that will boost your I read that earlier. That's funny though. What did you do? It's funny as hell. No, I'm good. I think I'm good. What else we got going here? I think I could also oh, tomorrow is Friday the 13th, aka Jason Voorhees' birthday. Yeah, it is Friday the 13th, huh? Also, hello Dark Knight Studio, welcome to the chat, hope you're doing well. Okay, now that I've taken a small break, I think I've refreshed my brain a little bit as to what to do. Every once in a while, I do get stuck on like what to do for a particular room or something. So what I tend to do is like if I can't do it right away, sometimes I'll like move on to something else. But because we're like right at the end of this build, essentially, it's gonna be hard to like do that. But I think we'll be okay. I just gotta be careful about the placement of items. I'm gonna put that there. And I think I'm also going to add in a couch. I think I am gonna use this fancy looking couch here. And we're gonna go with the black. There we go. Let's see. Playing Fortnite and I got to 2 South Park skins, Cartman and Kenny. Or Kenny. I think it's Kenny is what you meant, right? I'm like vaguely familiar with South Park. Let's see, I realized that it would be possible to create a dungeon in the castle to some extent, but it would look a little strange. What I would do for like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bump the mic. What I would do for like a dungeon kind of thing, like if I had to make one myself, I would probably use a 2-tiered castle plot to simulate that, and then on the lower tier, maybe put it in like a part of the castle that no one's like immediately walking past or something, kind of, you know, obfuscate it from the front. I could also maybe use prison flooring, prison walls, and then the cages, like kind of like a normal kind of prison type thing, but maybe you could put like one cell in a 1-tile setup every time, like side by side by side. That might be worth it, who knows? Might be something to consider. And I think in this particular room, I'm gonna use oh, do I have space for that though? You know, we're gonna make this work. We're gonna use one of my favorite items in the game. I always say this every time I use it too. One of my favorite items in the game, the mushroom terrarium. Adorable. I love it. I love it so much. This thing brings me so much joy. The fact that this thing exists in the game brings me great joy, and it's a good size too. It's really cool. I really wish we had like aquariums in the game. That would be like freaking awesome. I hope that like in the next patch we get like an aquarium or something. Confirm that Xolo wants shrooms. Well, I could have just always grow them, you know. Yes, that's what I did. Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, not a bad idea. Fairly simple. What else do we want here? I think I'll put this here to separate this from the back, and then we'll place a little I forget what they're called, not a dresser, but like a whatchamacallit. I'm like blanking on what these things are called. Vanity, I think they're called a vanity. But yeah, I'll put this here. Oh, that's right, I want a black cushion, not that. I think I'm actually gonna go with purple cushions on this to make it stand out a little bit. I'm wondering if I should have gone with like black windows and purple curtain instead. Ooh. Oh man. That's really tempting, but I don't know. I'm fighting with my decisions here. I kind of like this black carpet on the ground. It looks nice, so I kind of don't want to mess that up. I don't know. I guess I could technically move this to be like over here or something, but I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, this will be here. We'll put some lighting, candle stand. They have any word on the new update? Not to my knowledge. I haven't heard anything yet. But as soon as I find out any information, I will post about it. I'll make a video on it about like whatever update news or anything if we do get something. Some people are kind of speculating that there could be like at least one more patch because we don't have an ice shard and we don't have like we don't really have like a late game kind of endless late game kind of loop of any kind. And something that people have wanted in the game a lot is or what people have been requesting is PvE raids, like castle raids, because there's people who don't want to have like castle raids against other players, but they want like, I don't know, NPCs or something to come and try and raid the castle, which I really like that idea. And I hope that they implement something like that, but I don't know what the technical complications might come up as a result of that. So I have no idea if they're even gonna do something like that, but it would be really cool if they did. But yeah, that's something that, you know, I don't like this. I'm moving this. Hold up. Hold on, let me get this going. We're missing some vases and stuff too. There's no space for like a desk in here either. That's what sucks. I mean, I guess I could move stuff over. I don't know. Let's see. Can't wait for the new update to see what they'll bring in. For example, romance, real dungeons, etc. I mean, I have no idea. I don't know about the romance thing. I doubt it. I highly doubt that. That they would bring that in. But I could be wrong. I mean, who knows at this rate? We're all in the dark. So we're just gonna have to wait around and find out, I guess. Do I want this here? I guess this room is just not gonna have a desk. Maybe. It's just not, I mean, I guess I could I squeeze this in here and maybe, let me see. I might be able to squeeze a desk in here. Okay, so I can squeeze a desk in here. Oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna double dip here with the cushion. And I'm gonna put something that could go either way if you just look at it, but when you actually sit down, it faces this. Yeah, multi-purpose area. Let's see. As far as the dungeons thing, I don't know how they would pull that off either. Like, that's another thing I was kind of wondering about. See, no news yet about the new patch. Yeah, not yet. Let's see, also one minor tweak would be, one minor tweak would be to be able to move items to an angle. Oh yeah, like a 45-degree angle, that'd be nice. Like being able to put a candle on the corner, or even the statues making rotation of items 90 to 45 degrees. I think that would be like one of the biggest immediate upgrades they could possibly add to the game. So I completely agree with you on that. For sure. Like, I don't see a reason why they shouldn't, at least. And then I guess we're gonna add one more vase. Oh, actually, no, we're not gonna do that. I gotta think a little bit about this. Hold on. I guess we could put a secretary right here, just to eat up some space, you know, storage space. And then I guess I can also put down a... we don't have a clock in here. It might make sense to put one. Maybe one right here. Just squeeze it in there. Also, one minor... oh, I already read that. I almost read that twice. We're good. I'm trying to think what else. I think I will add a... not this one. I don't like that one. Boom. So that'll be there. I guess that's kind of lame, huh? I should probably use a larger carpet. This is really small. That's a little better. And then over here I can use the small one, the small round one. Done. And then I know I just said done, but I forgot something. I could also add in a, I think a side table right here would be kind of nice. Like if I add a table like right here. Or like slightly forward. And maybe put I'll put that there maybe. Actually, I can rotate it. There we go. And then we'll put in our little tiny bookcase right here. Perfect. Are we nearing completion? Yes. I plan to finish this castle today, so hopefully it works out well. Is it possible to send a video of the finished castles to your Discord server? Yeah, if you have a... sorry, if you go onto my Discord server for the Phantom, so you just type in / Discord and it'll pop up in the chat, like the link. If you go there and you go to like the V Rising section of the Discord, you can copy paste the link for, like, you know, if you want to share pictures or video of your castle. That's totally fine. I mean, yeah, I would put it in like the V Rising section if it's just the castle stuff. But if you're like sharing, like if you have a YouTube channel and you want to share like a whole, you know, your whole channel, then just put that in the self-promotion area, essentially. Or if it's like a topic that's not necessarily related to something like V Rising, Power World, or any of the games listed on there. I also have a separate section for rhythm games too, so I don't know if you're into that, but I figured I'd mention that. Oh, by the way, guys, today I finally finished Steel Century Groove. It took me a hot minute, but I finally beat all the bosses and stuff, and I'm just like, oh my god, it was so good. I loved it. No, it's just a video. Yeah, you can just put it on in the Discord. That's totally fine. All right, this room is pretty much done, I think. We don't need any more stuff here. I don't believe. All right, here we go. The final area. This is the final room that we have to decorate, and then afterward I'm gonna do an entire rundown of the whole castle just to kind of eye sweep for any potential mistakes. So that's gonna take some time, but should be fine. All right, so in this case I think I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the other room that was on the floor below, and I think I'm gonna add another one of these pools. I really liked the way that it looked on that floor. So let's just do that. There we go. Let's also get some flying lights in here. Man, I'm pretty sure I am losing my voice. Like, I can feel it. When my voice is like, go, I keep going, you'll lose me eventually. And I'm just like, oh man. And that's okay. I kind of need to use my voice all the time though, because I'm constantly doing stuff, and I know tomorrow I'm gonna be doing a lot of recording. So I hope that, because I have to record the castle tour for this video, and then I also have to record the intro and outro to another video that's completely unrelated. Just finished Bloodlord Rising today. It was really good. It has a lot of potential. Do you like it? Yeah, I actually really liked it. It was kind of bugged for me for a while though. So there was like this part where, like, for some reason, like one of the characters like was bugged out, and it wasn't like counting my my stuff as completed. And it wasn't until like they updated it, and then suddenly I had everything like kind of catch up, you know? So after that first initial hotfix, it really it made a big difference actually. But yeah, it's only getting better. I look forward to it. I probably will be building a castle in that one. I'm currently working on a castle, but it's really slow progress because of the size and, you know, all that stuff. I'm also not good at building in like a 3D like up and down like all the ways kind of way, if that makes sense. Like, I think the reason why I like building in V Rising is because of how simple it is, you know. But if I'm building in something like Enshrouded, for example, that's a little bit harder because you're going, or like Valheim even, because you're kind of working vertically, you know, you're working on the inside, outside, vertically, upside down, all that stuff. I think my favorite game to build in, other than V Rising, or like one that I really liked building in, that was a survival game, I think is probably Once Human. Like, that interface, like being able to detach your camera from your character and just build your entire base, and then also being able to save the blueprints, is just so good. So good. Just downloaded that game last week, haven't had the time to play it much. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I liked it. I think that it needs a little bit of work though. I did a review on it actually not too long ago. I don't know if you saw the review, but I did do a review on it the day it came out, or the day it released. But yeah, you can refer to that for more information as far as like how I felt about it, because I actually go over like every single like kind of aspect of the game. And something I really liked about that game that V Rising needs to work on is the servant system. Like, it's a little bit buggy and stuff, sure, but the servant system in V Rising is like lifeless in comparison. That's why you downloaded it? Yeah. Oh, okay, I wasn't sure, because I know there was a lot of people who asked about that game, so that's why I reviewed it. I like the way the servants were managed. Same. Yep, that's exactly what I was saying. It's so much better, and I was just like, damn, like, why can't we have that in V Rising? You know, like, low-key, I was like, damn, like, wow. But, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. You gotta start off small, and then eventually it gets better. Like, even V Rising has had a plethora of like quality of life updates. I think one of the biggest quality of life updates in the game, in my opinion, was like the rework to horses, and also when they gave us the vampire horse. Those two things, oh my god, it changes everything. Because then you don't have to worry about losing your favorite companion, you know? It gives you the peace of mind. You can just have the same steed going around. Like, it's nice. It's really nice. Trying to think. I think I'm going to use the same separators that I used on the other room, because I think it just really worked well, so let's do that. Yeah, and I can squeeze through here. I was doing a space check. You know, I never want to end up in a situation where I can't like walk from point A to point B in the room. Like, that bothers me. So I try to like make it functional and practical to the best of my ability. Let's go with painting. Oh wait, I'm gonna use a different one. There we go, because this room is like kind of like purpley, so we can get away with these kinds of paintings. You know, I probably should have used this in the other room too. Let me see. What did I use here? Oh, I used one of those. Let's go with that one. That one's cooler. Let's see. V-Rising has had a lot of upgrades and can still grow. Yeah, I definitely think so. I mean, I hope that they're like not done with the game. I really, you know, you have that nagging feeling in the back of my mind, because typically when they put out something, it's around like April, May, and it's already February and they haven't put out like a dev letter or anything kind of giving us a heads up like, hey, we have a whole thing planned. Like, they haven't teased anything. So I'm kind of wondering what their plan actually is. I have no idea. Other game I love building in is Grounded. Grounded 2 just took all of these systems and made them better, and I can see V-Rising making a second game and being bigger and more. I mean, it would be cool. Like, some people were joking that like they should make a game that's like instead of vampires, it should be werewolves, and I started laughing. But you know, it feels like a natural progression when you say it out loud. It's like, you know, maybe they're onto something. That'd be kind of funny. But yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting for sure. Let's put a different one. Like, we already have that one. There we go. And then let's put, well, we need a fireplace in here. Every room has to have a fireplace. That's kind of like the rule, otherwise you get cold, you know? It's a little chilly. Thank you for the hydrate, Majin, and the stretch as well. Yeah, the W Rising game. Yeah, that's kind of like a meme at this point. People are like, oh, this should be W Rising, hee hee hee. And I'm just like, man, you know, that would be kind of cool. That would be. It feels like a natural progression, you know? You just move on from one supernatural creature to the next, and before you know it, you just have like a whole like lineup of different games. It'd be interesting to flex that way, for sure. And they could use a lot of, you know, they could use the same kind of assets, I'm sure, for like enemies and things like that, kind of reuse it. I mean, they've done that kind of stuff for like when they move certain things from Battle Right to like this game, like, because Battle Right was the game before V-Rising that they made, and people really enjoyed that, but they discontinued their support essentially of that game, from what I understand. Now that's just what I understand. I haven't played it myself, but people were like, yeah, they're done with that one. So that's why people always speculate, oh, they're gonna abandon V-Rising, and I'm just like, well, unless they tell us that they're done with the game, like finally done, I'm probably not gonna assume that. But not seeing a dev update this late into the year, it's already February and we haven't seen a dev update, does make me a little bit concerned, I'm not gonna lie. Like, low-key, I'm just like, damn, I really hope that they're not done, because I really like this game, you know? But hey, if they're working on something else, then hopefully that'll be a fun thing to check out too. Who knows? Maybe they are working on a W Rising or something crazy like that. That'd be crazy, imagine. Man, I keep trying to think what I was gonna place in. I was like, what am I placing? It's the freaking fireplace. I'm just being dumb. Let's go with that one. And then let's put a couch down. And then I'm gonna put down a I gotta think about this. I think I'm gonna put a coffee table like right over here. It'd be funny to put this here, huh? I don't know if I want that. I'll put this here. And then let's also put down... I'm thinking about how the carpet orientation might look in this room, but I'm not entirely sure what I want to do just yet. It's kind of slowly coming to me though, so give me a moment to ponder my options. Let's put a... I guess I could put this in the corner, huh? And then we can put that there. There we go. Let's put a clock in here. Maybe like right here. And then we can also put a, maybe a vampire lockbox in here too. I'll think about it. We'll put that there. And we're gonna need a light over here. A candle stand right here. I kind of don't want to put a candle stand there. So I think instead I'm gonna put a flying light. I probably should have done that in the other room too. Let me check over here and make sure I didn't leave anything out. Yeah, I did. Let's put one here too while we're at it. Oh, I meant to put one here. Yeah, this area kind of needs good lighting, to be fair. I have an idea. We'll move this and swap this out for this. Yeah, that's a lot better. A hell of a lot better. Let's move it over. Here we go. Sorry, that took all my brain cells. It took all my brain cells for a moment there. I kind of want to move this clock away now that I see how this light looks here. Yeah, that's a little bit better, more balanced. Put the clock right here. Definitely want to add a bookcase. Let's go with something like this large one right behind this spot right here. We'll tuck it behind the chair, and then we'll move the wine case over here. Can I get in? I cannot. Okay, we're gonna use a small one. There we go, we can get in now. Maybe, actually, maybe this belongs here. And you know what? We'll add in... Hold on. My brain is frying. I don't know if I like that. What's on here? Okay, so there is a chess table out here. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Put this here. And I'll also put in a vase. The hard part is figuring out where to put these vases. Let's go with the white ones. We'll put one here. Put one here. And we can probably squeeze one like right here. I think that's good enough. And then we'll get the plants going. I feel like this money plant looks good with everything, so I just kind of use it a lot. And then of course we also have a lot of space around here. Let's put down castle wall vegetation like I did in the other room. There we go. We go with the purple this time. Very nice. And we can also add in a few desk stuff, I guess. Like normally I put a desk like over here, but I kind of want this to be more casual in that area. So I think I'm gonna put it in kind of an unconventional spot. I'll do this. I'll go here and put a desk. So we'll put a first desk like right here. And I'll lean it toward this so that it's, you know, kind of having a good old time here. Don't know if I like this here. Despite using white as part of the color scheme, it does look a little odd. Wasn't gonna change that out initially, but... Oh yeah, it was the right one. Okay, let's do that. And we'll put this here. And I guess I'll put a couple of chairs out. I'll put one here and one here. And it shouldn't eat a huge blueprint, so it should be, or it shouldn't have a huge footprint in general. Not blueprint, I didn't mean to say that. And then let's also put down a candle stand, like right here. And right here. It's a little bit brighter than I probably would have liked, but it oddly has a nice look to it. So now I'm not sure if I should keep these cushions or if I should change the chairs out, and I think I'm gonna experiment with that a little bit. So let's try, let's try this. I think I prefer the chairs. That's not bad. And we didn't even put a carpet down yet, like a rug. So let's do that. Let's go with this long, thin one. We'll give it a white accent. That way it's like kind of leaning toward the door a little bit. And then over here, we can go with something a little bit simpler visually, maybe? I don't know, because this one probably fits the vibe a little bit more, so... I could go with that. That's pretty... I mean, that's fairly simple. And then I also want to add in one round carpet thing over here, so maybe I might end up tucking that in. Let's go with this one. Yep, I knew it was gonna do that. Alright, and then we'll just move that here. Oh man, I didn't move it enough. I'm trying not to like choke it into the wall, but it's as far as it'll go. There we go. Nice. Okay, I think this is pretty good. It has like all the things I want. Maybe this could be... I don't know how I feel about this being here. I think I'm gonna swap. We're gonna move this clock over here instead, so that we have a little bit more walk room here. And we'll put the wine over there. That way I don't feel claustrophobic walking through this little corner. Yeah, I think we're set. It looks really good. I'm pretty happy with that. Not bad. Just kind of eyeballing it, making sure there's nothing else in this room I want to add before I head off to a different room. Oh, this is a problem. I can't get through here. Oh boy. Still can't get through here. That's problematic. Let's try a different storage container. Still can't get through there. That sucks. Okay. We'll put it here instead. Alright, now I can get through here, but I don't like that huge gap. I guess I could move it to the center, huh? Oh, almost center. No, I can't. Alright, I guess I'm limited. And then I'll take this. And I guess I could put this, like, right here. There we go, a little bit closer. It would have to be right there. There's nowhere else to put it. Unless I want to squeeze it on the edge here, which is possible. Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with this. Alright, I think this room is pretty much done. Yeah, we're gonna go with the white. Not bad. I don't know. Hold on. I'm looking at the flooring and I'm wondering if a different carpet would look better here. So let me test that out real quick. Yeah, look how much bolder that color is. I don't know. Because this one's pretty nice too. And of course, if I go with the crazy stripe pattern, it's like wild. I don't know, this one's tempting, but I'm not really sure about it. Because look at how different these purples look. Yeah, you know what? We're sticking with the original plan. Just making sure it's all the same. Okay. Alright, so it looks like I have now officially put everything down that I want to put down. So that's good. But we have a lot of looking through. We have to proof watch or proof check or whatever the heck I usually say. We gotta use our eyeballs to check our progress here, make sure everything's looking good. Thank you for the hydrate, Catchy Kochu, and the stretch, Epic. Thank you. Yeah, my neck is so stiff. Crazy. Damn. Alright, let's take a look from the outside first and see if there's any inconsistencies. I'll start with that. That's usually the area where I mess up the most, so. Alright, so just looking around. If we approach this castle from afar toward the entrance, Looks pretty cool. Wow. Not bad. Let's look at it from this side. Making sure there's no like weird Windows stuff going on here. Yeah, that makes sense. This must be a bedroom for this to be closed off. By the way, I did complete the kitchen, which I didn't show you guys yet, but I'll show you. Ta-da! Actually, no, I'm not gonna be in this form. We gotta walk through very... Oh, I forgot lights on the outside. See, this is what I'm talking about. If you don't go and check, you make mistakes, man. I forgot to put lighting out here in the freaking... And this is why I check at night, too, because you never know. Like, it's so easy to just forget something important. So let me just make sure that we got lighting over here. There we go. I might put some, I have an idea, actually. We're gonna go with some... Let's go with some braziers. I'll put one right here, and one right here, and one right here. We're gonna light up this whole sidewalk really nicely. That's fine. Need one there. Need one here. Uh-oh. Wow, I can place it inside? That's crazy. Look at that. Why? That is so weird. Why would I want that? Oh man. I didn't even know I could do that. Something else has to go here. This can't be it. This is good enough over here, I think, with the lighting. Let's remove this one and we'll put braziers over here. We'll put one right here. I'm using the wrong kind of brazier. I don't know if I should have used this kind or if I should have used this. Let me see. Ugh, okay. What about this one? You know what? I think I like my first choice a little bit more. Alright, we'll put that here. I think this is good enough. And then we'll put a couple of planters here just to make things look interesting. Let's go with something like this. And then we'll put these things here. We'll have like a whole row of them. And I think I'm gonna put some various... Actually, maybe some roses would do a good job here. Alright, let's put down some plots. Now, because I'm using an outdoor tile, I can get away with just dirt. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And then let's put down some roses. Add some thyme. Perfect. Very nice. And I'll put a planter here. This just looks really plain. Can I squeeze something here? Kind of. I can put one here, maybe. Nah. How about something like this? We're gonna go with the white version. I'm just looking at the spacing. And then we can also squeeze in a couple of these growing plots. Hide it underneath here. There we go. Looking good. Very nice. Alright, so that's covered. This looks good. I guess I could put something here, but I don't know what I would put here. You know what? I changed my mind. We're gonna take this, put it here, this bird bath near the fountain, and then we're just gonna put this chair here. I'd rather this be here. It's such a wide space. It's like weird to not do that, I feel like. There we go. Alright. So far so good. And then one more planter on this side and I think we'll be golden. Maybe something else over here? I don't know. Maybe this should go here instead, actually. And I don't know what else I would put here. I guess I could put like a little archway or something here. I think I'm gonna go with this one. This wooden one. Yeah, let's go with this. This kind of makes it a little bit more visually interesting. And then we can add our final touches here. Oh, well actually, I don't have to do it that way. I could add its own plot, or pots, I mean. Oh, I'm blocking it. I'm like, why isn't it going in? No, it's just gonna force me to do it this way, huh? It's wishful thinking, I guess. I guess I could just put these down. Yeah, fuck it. We're just gonna put it in. You know, I think this is alright. I mean, maybe like one planter right here wouldn't hurt. Let's go with that. Maybe one there too. Looks a little bare. I think this is good enough, and then I can just, actually this is a little off of center. There we go. Oh, I guess I could have fit two here, huh? Can Can I not move that? I can, but not with a plant in it for some reason. Alright, let's speed up time. Yep, gotta get those finishing touches in. Yeah, so these roses, that's a lot of roses. I might have to just fill up the whole... Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna do that. Just fill up the whole row with roses and call it a day. Actually, I'll leave these alone though, but I'll move this. And then we'll also put these down. And we'll put these down. And these. And these as well. Alright, let's test it out. We'll put in the rest of these. And then we gotta get these in. Oh. That wasn't quite right. I keep accidentally hitting the freaking wrong button. And then I missed a spot here, unfortunately, so now I have to do it again. Fuck it. I don't care if it clips on the door. I think it's fine. Alright, let's speed up time. Hello, Angel Degen. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Alright. I think this is finally good. We have enough. I think this is enough roses, right? I hope so. It's a lot of roses. I could also maybe add some bushes here. I don't know. I'll leave it alone. Maybe instead I'll put a another garden item. Not that. This. I'll have another bench facing this way. There we go. Alright, so I'm satisfied with this outside part now. Let's check in here, make sure there's no like weird oddities or anything. See if there's anything that stands out to me right away. Ooh, there's a mistake here. This curtain has the wrong colored curtain. Oh, it has the wrong kind of curtain. Look at that. Oh, like if I move this, it's the wrong kind of curtain, it's the wrong color. I would have never noticed that if I didn't come in here. This is why you gotta check. You find mistakes like that randomly. Alright, looking good. All the chairs look nice. I guess I could put maybe some rugs here if I wanted to. Maybe like one here and one here. I don't know if that was the right kind of carpet. Maybe I should have just used something like this. looks a little nicer, but I'm not convinced. There we go. Should be over 1 though. Oh, it's not even. Oh no. I can't align that in a way that makes it look right. Okay, it's even now. Yeah, this is better. It's a little bit better, I think. Make sure this is all looking good. We have the same colored pots everywhere. They're all like a white color, like a silver. And then the little dance floor here looks good. Alright, I think I'm satisfied with this room. Oh, this area here looks a little bit empty. So I think I'm gonna add in some hedges actually, just to kind of add a little bit more separation, I think. But not so much so that it's like blocking. Let me make sure this doesn't poke. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hello, Xolo, Nom 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 Barbecue. Hello, Akron the Devourer, Eater of Worlds, Destroyer of the Universe. Welcome to the chat. Also, I just realized I can oh, that is crazy. Did I just discover something that's like OP here? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so smart. Okay, so this is really silly, right? Let me see if this works if I'm... So apparently you can use a hedge to barricade a double wide door. That's interesting. You can't open the door. Oh my god. What? I had no idea you could do that. Yeah, like I can literally prevent myself from opening, like you can't open the door if you barricade it with a hedge. You just have to glitch it through slightly. That is wild. I mean, I wonder if Timmy knows about this. I'm gonna ask him maybe and see if he knows about this, because that's wild. Like you can just, I mean, I can think of like maybe a practical purpose for this would be like if you have like, if you're on a server where looting is allowed and you want to make sure no one can come in and just loot your stuff, you just have to, oh wow, it doesn't even have to be all the way in through the door, does it? Let me see. Oh, it does. It has to be glitching through the door, otherwise it doesn't work. Yeah, no entry. That's something to consider. Maybe I could see like some PvPer figuring out a way to exploit that. Maybe, I don't know. I did not know you could do that until I just tried to do that just now. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, this looks fine. Oh wow, did not know you could use that to lock, as a lock. Me neither. Me neither. And the crazy part is that all you need to make this, I'm pretty sure, is just plant fibers. So that's what makes it like extra effective. It's cheap to like put down. Imagine you're getting raided or something and you just want to be a complete like and you just like, nah, you can't slide in here. You can't go past me. You know? I wonder if you can open it from the inside though. Like if you, hold on. Let's see if I can. Oh man, it's not gonna do it now because I have this, but let's see if I can. No, it's wanting to snap. Hold on. You can open it from the inside, but you can't open it from the outside. I don't... Oh, wait. It didn't work that time. So... Oh, it has to... Okay, it just has to be directly in the center. Oh my god, you're trapped inside too. You can't remove it. Oh... Oh my god. Bro, imagine you have an intruder in your castle and you decide this is how you're gonna trap them. You know, I wonder, okay, so the only thing I can think of that would cause an issue here, and well, obviously this door is like security locked, right? But if this door is like inside the castle and you have like loot and stuff in a special room, I could see this being a useful tactic. I don't know, something to consider. Because you can't leave either. Like you could literally trap, like if you know someone's like creeping in your castle, you could literally just trap them in the room like this. That's crazy. You could trap them until you can land on a higher floor and jump down and destroy them essentially, and there'll be no way for them to leave. That is crazy. Oh my god, bro, I gotta ask Timmy if he knows about this, because that's crazy. I didn't even know that. Like, he probably knows. I feel like he probably knows, but I gotta ask him. Yeah, for now we're not trapping anyone, but the thought is nice. All right, let's check this room, make sure it's good. Okay, the light goes like this. It seems a little quiet in here. I guess I could put maybe some fountains or something. Maybe like one over here, one over here or something. I don't know. It seems kind of like quiet. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. This looks really good. I like it. Good to know. And then over here. Looking around, making sure the carpet is evened out. The carpet in this room took me forever to figure out. Like, that's what ate up a lot of my time. It's just making sure the carpet was like even. I don't see any mistakes here just yet. I guess I could add like vases or something here if I wanted to, but I feel like it's a little overkill. We'll leave it alone. That one's fine. All right, this hallway area looks good. Check this side. Everything's the right color. What about this side? Good enough. Braziers look good. Are these aligned? Yeah, they're aligned. This looks good too. All right, and now this room here. Check the bathroom. Oh, that's right. I guess I could change this to like a makeup room instead of a bathroom. Like a powder room. It's tempting to just do that. Let's see. Put this here. We'll change the flooring. I have an idea. Don't like that. I used a different flooring in the other rooms, like this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it looks like I used, what was that, jewelry flooring or something? Not liking that. I thought it was jewelry flooring, but it could be treasury. Let's go with treasury flooring, actually. I prefer this one for this room. And you know what? Let's make sure we get the right one on the other side too before I change it. Alright, we're gonna just make some minor adjustments here. Let's get that going. Or is this one better? I actually think this one's a little bit better. And then for the seating, go with a red chair. The lighting is about as good as you'd expect, but I am gonna add some candles. You know, it's funny how, like, I figured out that whole hedge glitch thing when, like, I feel like as long as I've been playing this game, there's always new stuff that I find out that I'm like, oh man. You know, there's always something new, I feel like. Let's adjust this to be over here. Did you hear the horse that went south? No, I didn't actually. Put this here. Maybe. Let's move this over here actually. I don't like this. It's not looking good. I think that's fine. Let's see. He needed a southern accent. I don't get it. Southern accent. Oh, this table is blue instead of red. That's a mistake. See? Little things like that. This is why you do the proof check. Or the eyeball check. It's like proofreading, but like better. Because it's with your eyes. Not that proofreading doesn't involve your eyes, but... I think you guys know what I mean. I think this is good. Can probably put this over here. Oh wait, that's a mistake. That was not my intention. This goes here, not over there. And then this other one, or other two, go over here. As much as I would like to put them this way, I feel like it just, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't make any sense for this particular setup. Oh, I didn't check if it's centered. There we go. It is. Double check this room. I guess I could add a carpet. That really went south. Well then. I guess I could add a... Nah, I changed my mind. We're gonna use the long one. There we go. And we'll put another one over here. Alright, we got it. And then we're gonna check the dressing rooms, making sure that they're all nice. Good. I don't see any mistakes in here. I'm sure I'll find a mistake later when I'm like, you know, thinking I'm done. Alright, let's go through here. Let's check this room first. Check in here. Not bad. Just doing a quick sweep. I'm running out of time, kind of, actually. Oh, I didn't check the upstairs. That's a mistake. You don't have to point it out well, then it only goes deep enough. Fine. I think a painting wouldn't hurt here. It's a little too much redundancy. There you go. This room, this kind of like bathroom-ish area is kind of similar. Oh yeah, this is the kitchen. I finally finished the little kitchen area. So, yeah, lots of cooking utensil stuff kind of things. I don't know. Maybe. Tomorrow's Friday the 13th. It definitely is. Sorry I'm late. No problem. Tyler Raymond Silva. Sorry I'm losing my voice. That's all right. I'm kind of wrapping things up. I'm just doing a quick eyeball sweep of the castle, making sure that I didn't miss anything. Checking for mistakes and stuff like that right now. So this build is pretty much done. It just, you know, just checking my work essentially. But yeah, I really like the way that this kitchen turned out. It's really cute. I like it. All right, let's check in this area now. Looks good. Check this one. Tonight's Abraham Lincoln's birthday. Tomorrow's Friday. Oh, okay, I see. Well, happy birthday to Abe Lincoln then, I guess. Okay, good. I can get through there. I was worried about that for a moment. Let's check this outside area real quick. I'm just kind of quickly sweeping with my eyeballs. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, going up the stairs, checking it out, checking the balcony. Cute. I like it. I like this little peering area here. Super nice. Okay, this room we just finished. Last chance to check if there's any problems. I think it looks nice. Alright, let's see if there's anything else in here. Looks good. Next. Let's see. This room looks pretty chill, actually. Not bad. Well, it's not really that chill. This is probably the most, I don't want to say opulent room, but it has, like, I don't think that was the word I wanted to use there. I don't like how dark this area in the hallway is. I almost feel like I need to add another, like despite my hesitation. I used that one, huh? I don't like that, but it kind of feels like it needs it. Alright, there we go. Back outside. I forgot lights on the balconies up here. See, this is why we gotta check our work. Don't want to leave anything out. Oh no. See, I don't know how I missed that. Alright, I think that's everything. Wow, not bad. I think I'm pretty happy with this castle. It looks really cool. It has a lot of stuff going for it. And pretty proud of this one, actually. Very nice. I forget your birthday wishes for November, Xolo. I forgot my wishes too. Sorry I missed your birthday in November. I forgot. That's okay, no problem. CA talk about Jason. He does have a knife and things. What? Yeah, my birthday is in November. I tend to forget about it, actually. But I kind of force myself to remember, because then it's an excuse to do like fun things on stream. So not that this isn't fun, it's just, you know, it doesn't hurt to change things up every once in a while. All right, so let's do a quick now that the castle is good, let's check. Well, I guess, you know what, I'll give myself a round of applause because we finished this castle. Round of applause for myself. I'll take it. Before we go, let's go over some stream streaks. We have quite a few. Kachi Kochu has reached a 5 stream streak. Please give them a round of applause. You Read Your Curse has also reached a 5 stream streak. Please give them a round of applause. Spidey Marv has reached a 45 stream streak. Please give them a round of applause. And last but not least, we have PJ coming in with a 15 stream streak. Please give them a round of applause. Wow, thanks guys. That's a lot of people. Thank you so much, guys. That's really, I mean, you know, seeing the stream streaks and stuff, it means a lot to me. But yeah, we're gonna wrap things up. Anyway, thank you so much everyone for stopping by. Before we go, I do want to make a few minor announcements. So if you happen to be on Twitch and you have an Amazon Prime account, feel free to use your free monthly Prime sub on the channel. It helps a lot if you haven't already. And oh my god, we have Akron coming in with a sneaky 3 stream streak. There we go. Don't want to forget that. Akron keeps forgetting to log in on the Twitch account, but that's okay. It'd be like that sometimes. If you're over on the Kick side, feel free to become a subscriber as well. You get access to channel badges and exclusive emotes, and it also really helps the channel as well. And then of course on YouTube we have members. I'm trying to get to 8 members at least, so that the members will show up like on the channel page, because that's kind of like low-key been a goal for this year for me. Unfortunately, gifted subs don't like count like as far as like getting that to like appear, which is really dumb, but it is what it is. Maybe someday it'll be on there and then you guys can see yourselves. But yeah, that's kind of the goal for this year. If I can get that going, it'd be nice. Maybe someday. And then of course, if you happen to be a member, you get early access to new videos, unless it's something that has an embargo on it, or if it's something that's time sensitive, like news, for example. That's the only time I don't do that. Trying to think if there's anything else to mention. I think that's it. Anyway, I don't know what my schedule is gonna look like for next week just yet, but just keep an eye out. I know I posted my schedule really late this week, but part of the reason is because I wasn't sure whether or not I was gonna stream because I was still kind of setting up my computer, and I'm hoping to get the head pads operating again by next week, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you so much, guys, for everything. I really appreciate you all. You know, it's been really nice. Yeah, take care. Happy Valentine's Day to anyone who's celebrating. And if you're not celebrating, happy Valentine's Day anyway. And have a good weekend. Alright, guys, take care. Xolo out.